Hello, my name is Aidan and welcome to another Golf Predictor video tutorial. In this video I shall be talking about the great new similar field strength functionality that was recently added to Golf Predictor. To do that, we'll go to the Form menu and select the new similar field strength option. And if you do that, you'll be brought to the following page, which as usual I have preloaded in a separate tab. So scrolling down, we see here for the 2018 Waste Management Phoenix Open, you see similar cards and stats to other form pages on the site. In this case, you can see the entire field for the Phoenix Open sorted by GP score, and in the various columns you see the stats related to similar field strength, such as the average result, rounds and tournaments played, wins, top tens, and so forth. As usual, there's a key at the bottom of the page if you want to know what any of these columns mean. Now, how does Golf Predictor work out which tournaments have the same field strength as the current event? Well, we have an algorithm that calculates the strength of the field when we generate the stats every Monday, and this number is generated based mainly on the world rankings in the field, the distribution of the world rankings, and the size of the field itself. So that gives a number for each tournament that has been played in the system. So what Golf Predictor does now, when it's generating the stats for a tournament on a Monday, it looks back at the tournaments in the previous 5 seasons that have a similar number for its field strength to the current tournament, and it looks at how the golfers got on in those events. So that's what you're looking at here. So for example, if we want to look at the stats for a particular golfer in this new metric, we'll pick one. So we'll go and click on Jordan Spieth, and if you do that, you'll be brought to the following page, which again I have preloaded in a separate tab. Okay, so here we have Jordan Spieth's page, and you might notice there a new FS or field strength tab. So we'll click on that. And here you can see the usual stats that you can see for the other metrics there. You can see the average finish, the best and worst finishes, rounds played, and the actual tournaments that were analysed for Jordan Spieth. So you can see there's quite a few, and most of them are yellow, which means they're top 10s. There's one win, and the blue ones are missed cuts. So predominantly good results for Jordan there, with a few poor ones. So if you want to see the total number of tournaments, there's 2 ways to do that, the easy way and the hard way. The hard way is to actually count the rows in that table, and the easy way is to go up to the other tab and look at the performance table, and you can see a new column in here for field strength. So you can see that he played in 28 tournaments, won as we saw, 12 top 10s, 4 missed cuts, and no withdrawals. So it's basically replicating the stats for similar length course and similar events and tournaments and the season, but doing it this time for events with a similar field strength. Also on this page, if we go back to the general tab, you can see here the average field rank. This now includes the new field strength metric. So if you click on any of those chart icons there, you see field strength. Jordan is ranked fourth in the field for similar strength events. And also if you click on the spider chart, again you see similar field strength is now there, and if you hover over that you can see he's fourth there as well, as he should be. Okay, so that's added a new tab panel and a few other stats and other tabs on the main prediction page for each golfer. Now, as I noted in the blog entry which explains these new stats, I've also added them to the field rank pages. So for example, if we go to the form menu and select field ranking form, you'll be brought to the following page, which again I have preloaded in a separate tab. And if we scroll down here, we see again the field, but this time they're sorted by who has got the best results in similar strength events. So in this case, Austin Cook is ranked number 1. If we remember from a few moments ago, Jordan Spieth was ranked number 4, so there he is 4th in the list. And over here on the right hand side, we have their last 10 counting tournaments. So for example, you can see there Jordan Spieth, he finished 18th in his last event, which had a similar field strength to the Phoenix Open, and 13th and 2nd before that. So if I want to hop back to the previous tab quickly, if we hop back to the field strength tab, we can see that the first three results there, 18, 13 and 2, are exactly the same. So that's correct. So hopping back to the form page again, so you can see here at a glance for the entire field in the one place how each golfer has got on in their last 10 matching results. So for example, you can see that Ricky Fowler got some great results. He's got 7 top 10s in his last 9 events with similar field strengths. Meanwhile, someone like Ryan Palmer or Harris English there at the bottom with 4 missed cuts in their last 8 or 9 matching tournaments might not be great picks for this week. So that's food for thought for your fantasy or betting purposes. Okay, well that's about it for this quick tour of these new stats. I hope you find them useful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.